Hello friends, welcome to KSP Academy. Today we are going to discuss the basic concepts in the transmission systems. In the previous classes we already completed power system 1. Now we are switch on to this power system 2. In the power system 1 we are already covered that generating stations. What are types of generating stations? Thermal power plant, hydro power plant, nuclear power stations. For load factors that are already completed previous classes. If you wanted a PS1, watch the previous videos, you can understand. Now today onwards we have switched on to that this PS2 transmission and distribution systems. We have to see it is. So in the transmission system, so in this I should cover, there are 2-3 concepts I should be covered. It is in this the first letters I was introduced into that. What is the necessity of transmission line? Necessity of transmission line. Necessity of transmission line. So what is the necessity transmission lines? Actually, what do you understand by transmission? A transmission is nothing but we need to transfer a bulk amount of power from generating station to the load centers. So basically we have a generating stations. In the generating stations, we need to generate the power. After generating the power, the generating power we have to transmit to the load centers. We need to transmit to the load centers. To transmit to load centers, we require one network. This network is called as a transmission network. So what is the transmission network? A transmission network is nothing but a bulk amount of power we need to transfer from generating station to the load centers. This process, this network is nothing but transmission network or transmission lines. So what write down? Definition write down. The bulk amount of power, the bulk amount of power transmit from generating station to load centers or consumers. Load centers or consumers is known as transmission network. Transmission network. I hope what clear it is. Transmission network. So in the transmission network, what we are going to see here, transmission lines we need to record. So what is the purpose of this network? We need to transmit a bulk amount of power to the load center. In between we have to do some work. In between we have to connect to internet network systems. Nothing but this network is nothing but a transmission network. The transmission network, how should we go to this? Through the transmission lines it should go that. So what is the transmission line? This is the transmission lines. Right, I should write very clearly. Transmission lines. So directly the questions will come in interest. What do you understand by transmission line? A transmission line is nothing but it is a carrier. We need to connect from generating station load centers through which we will transmit the power. It is a conducting material. So let us draw a diagram. We have a generating station here, generating station, through which after that we need to connect to a transformer, a step-up transformer. After that we have a transmission network will take place. So this is one transmission line. To this we need to connect to one load. This is transmission line 1. Now other transmission line we need to connect it is a load. So transmission line 2. We need to connect other load also. This is a transmission line 3, transmission line 2. Loads. The different loads are connected. This is not a transmission line. These are all a transmission network which are a transmission lines. So nothing but transmission lines, nothing but transmission line. It's a right definition. It is a carrier and it is connected and it is connected between generating stations to load centers. It's nothing but transmission lines. A transmission line is nothing but a conducting material. Transmission line is nothing but a conducting material. So a conducting materials. So what is the example conducting material what we are using? Transmission lines, aluminium or copper. So basically we are not using copper, we are using only aluminium because to reduce the cost. If you are comfortable copper, you can use copper also, but cost will take place. This is the general transmission network application for introduction part. So next I should switch on to that basic questions will come in exams interviews. Types of transmitting voltage. So next one is voltage levels. What are the different types of voltage levels we are seeing in the transmission lines? So what are the things we have how to see that? So depends upon the voltage levels. The voltages are classified into 5 different types of voltage we are having. Number 1 we are having low voltage transmission lines, high voltage transmission lines, extra high voltage, modern high voltage, and ultra high voltage we are having. We have basically 5 different types of transmission lines we are having. Number 1, low voltage. Number 2, high voltage. Number 3, extra high voltage. Number 4, modern extra high voltage. Number 5, ultra extra high voltage. This is the 5 different types of voltage we are having. If you have a doubt, I can write very clearly. Transmission lines voltage levels. Types of transmission lines, high voltage, low voltage lines. All these things I can write very clearly. Later I should take one by one. Number 1, low voltage. Number 1 you can write low voltage. Low voltage system, that is nothing but LV. In the case of low voltage system, what are the voltage levels? At 220 volts, a single phase 2 wire. This becomes the low voltage single phase. So next 415 volts, 3 phase 3 wire or 4 wire. These two systems comes under low voltage systems. I hope you are understanding. Next second case, high voltage. Nothing but HV, high voltage. This high voltage will come into picture. 11 kV transmission line or 33 kV transmissions which comes under a high voltage systems. Next comes under the third one is extra high voltage. Extra high voltage. Nothing but EHV. We are having extra high voltage. What are the extra high voltage we are having? Extra high voltage transmission having 66 kV, 132 kV, 400 kV. Sorry, 130 kV is nothing but up to 220 kV only. Up to 220 kV. So this we are having extra high voltage. 66 kV and 130 kV, 220 kV lines comes under extra high voltage. Next fourth one, we got here modern extra high voltage. Modern extra high voltage. What MEHV. Modern extra high voltage. This modern extra high voltage up to 400 kV transmission line will come under modern extra high voltage. Now fifth one we can write down ultra extra high voltage. UEHV. Ultra extra high voltage or ultra line extra high voltage. That is the right. Some people are writing ULHV. Ultra extra or ultra extra high voltage. But UEHV. Both the correct. Alright. This is a transmission line we are having 765 kV and above 765 kV transmission line. This is the 5 different types of transmission lines we are seeing in that regular transmission analysis. Out of which generally in India generating voltage is 11 kV only. 11 kV 33, but in the present is 11 kV only. So this is what the types of voltage and types of transmission lines we are having in India mostly. I hope you are understanding this introduction for transmission. Next class we will discuss the types of transmission systems that we will discuss in the next classes. Okay, thanks for watching and keep continuing.